What's up, bros, and welcome to part 14 of my LEGO Ninjago Realignment series. Now today I'm going to be showing some random Ninjago characters that have turned into villains, so let's get down to business. Now for the first costume in today's video, we have an evil Nelson. Now, the legs of this custom minifigure are from Doctor Strange. We're gonna take this Brainiac torso piece from DC. And we also have some printed silver arms, which are from a Rockstar Batman minifigure, and we also have some purple hands attached. Then we're gonna attach this purple armor piece. Then we're gonna take this Vangelis Skull Sorcerer headpiece from Ninjago Crystallized, and then for the last piece, we're gonna attach this Legacy Ghost Ninja piece, and then we have the completed Evil Nelson custom. So why is Nelson all grown up and evil in my LEGO Ninjago Realignment universe? So in my Realignment universe, this version of Nelson is basically from the future, or a possible future, and in this possible future, the ninja went mad, they went rogue, and they basically took over the world and committed mass genocide, and Nelson was the leader of the resistance in this possible future. And he didn't know this, but the ninja were actually controlled by a random elemental master that I showed in a past LEGO Ninjago Realignment video, Zal, the master of corruption. So he was actually controlling the ninja and making them take over the world and commit mass genocide. Then eventually, Nelson and his resistance defeated the ninja, and Zal used his corruption abilities to make Nelson kill the ninja and made him come to the conclusion that elemental powers were too dangerous, and every elemental master needed to die and needed their elemental powers taken and locked away so that elemental powers could not exist and wouldn't hurt anyone ever again. Now, once Nelson and his resistance, now known as the Elemental Hunters, killed all the ninja and took their abilities and locked them away, Nelson, under the guidance of his new master, Zal, the Master of Corruption, ended up killing every elemental master in existence, and eventually the elemental hunters finished their job and completely annihilated all elemental abilities, except for Zald, because Nelson doesn't know that Zald is the elemental master of corruption. He doesn't know that him and his elemental hunters are being manipulated by the master of corruption. And now that their goal was done, Zald sent Nelson on a final task, which was to go back in time using the time blades that they found to go back and stop elemental powers from ever existing. But the thing is, there were some people that were trying to stop Nelson, so that's why they ended up in the wrong past. So instead of going way back to stop the first Benjutsu Master, they end up in the current timeline of the LEGO Ninjago Realignment universe, and that's why the ninja have to stop the elemental hunters that are controlled by Zald and this universe's version of the future Nelson, who's evil. So this is kind of confusing, but I'm trying my best to explain this little plot that I came up with. So that's basically it for this evil future Nelson, the leader of the elemental hunters. Now for the second custom in today's video, we have Bonzle. Now, the legs of this custom minifigure are just some silver skeleton legs. We're gonna attach this Nexo Knight's mini robot upper torso piece and pop it on reversed, as you can see here. Then we're gonna take some light gray studs with holes in them and attach one on each side right here. Then we're gonna attach this black clip piece to the back. Then we're going to attach this upper Stone Warrior torso piece and pop that on right there. We also have some gunmetal gray arms and some white hands attached. Then we're going to attach this Legacy white skeleton skulking headpiece, and then we're going to attach this piece to represent a straw hat, and then we have the completed evil Bonzle custom. Now, for Bonzle's accessories, first up we just have a butterfly sword which we can attach to the side right here. That's why I added the light gray stuff with a hole in it, and doesn't that look cool? And for her other accessory, we have this other extra weapon that we can attach to her back right here. Now, in this Lego Ninjago Realignment universe, in this possible future, Bonzle was a member of Nelson's resistance, and eventually, just like Nelson, she fell under the control of Zeld, the Master of Corruption, and became a member of the Elemental Hunters, and that's why she has this evil look right here. But yeah, that's basically it for Bonzle, or Evil Bonzle. Now for the third custom in today's video, we have Antonia. Now, the legs of this custom minifigure are from Nia from Ninjago Sons of Garmadon. We're gonna attach this Valkyrie torso piece from Marvel. We also have some dark blue arms and some purple hands attached. Then we're gonna take this black Harry Potter cape piece and pop it onto the torso. Then to cover up the skin print on the torso, we're going to attach this black armor piece and bam, then it covers up the torso print. Then we're going to take this Black Panther headpiece, except it's reversed. Pop it on right there, and then for the last piece, we're going to attach this black Karen hair so that this actually looks like Antonia, and then we have the completed Evil Antonia custom. Now, I apologize for the upcoming self-glazing, but I think that this is the best custom in this entire video. Like, I never thought that I would ever make an Antonia custom, let alone an Evil Antonia custom, and one that looks this good. Like, you gotta admit, this is pretty cool. And one more thing, in the Lego Ninjago Realignment universe, in this possible future, Antonia was a member of Nelson's resistance, of course, since they're best friends, and eventually she went under the control of Zeld, the Elemental Master of Corruption, and together they became members of the Elemental Hunters alongside her best friend Nelson. So, yeah, that's basically it for Antonia, or Evil Antonia. Now for the fourth and last custom in today's video, we have Samurai X. Now, the legs of this custom minifigure are from a Vermilion from Ninjago Hands of Time. We're gonna attach this purple belt piece from Catwoman from the Lego Batman movie. Then we're gonna take this Ninjago crystallized torso piece, except it's reversed, and pop it onto the torso. We also have some printed arms just from a random Lego CMF. Then we're gonna attach this General Cryptor armor piece from Ninjago Rebooted. Then we're gonna attach this Pixel headpiece from Ninjago Sons of Garmadon. Pop it on right there. Then we're gonna attach this black samurai helmet piece and attach this Stone Warrior mouthguard piece. And then for the last piece, we're gonna attach this upper piece, and then we have the completed Evil Samurai X. Now, one thing that I should mention about Nelson's resistance, or eventually it became Zal, the Master of Corruption's Elemental Hunters, each of these main hunters have factions. So, for instance, Nelson leads the Ninja faction of the Elemental Hunters, Bonzle leads the Skulkin or Skeleton faction, Antonia leads the Sorcerers faction, and Pixel here leads the Samurai faction, meaning each of them have control of a faction of a group or an army that they can lead into battle to do whatever they want, like stop elemental masters and stuff like that. I just thought I should mention that. And each of them specialize in different things, like the ninjas that Nelson lead, they specialize in techniques like shatter spin, spinjitzu, air jitsu, and Bonzle's group, they don't really specialize in anything because they're just undead. Antonia's faction, they specialize in sorcery, dark magic, and Samurai X or Pixel's faction, they dabble in samurai stuff. So, and yes, Pixel or Samurai X was a member of Nelson's resistance, but eventually she was controlled and joined the Elemental Hunters, but yeah, that's basically it for Pixel. But anyway, that's basically it for part 14 of my LEGO Ninjago Realignment series. Now, in the past few LEGO Ninjago Realignment videos, I wanted to show custom villains. This time, I wanted to show some Ninjago characters, like already existing characters, and I decided to turn them into villains, or they're basically from the future and came to the past to kill the first Ninjutsu master and stop him from ever making elemental powers or something like that. I don't know. I just thought this would be a funny idea, and I just made these customs to go along with it. And shout out to Radin Productions. So basically, I posted a picture of my Evil Nelson and Antonia custom on my community tab, and I said, whoever could guess who these two customs were gets a shout out in the video where these customs are shown. So shout out to Radin Productions for being the first to say that it was clearly Nelson and Antonia. So shout out to you, man. But anyway, feel free to check out my other videos. I mostly make custom minifigures. Tell me in the comments below if you want to see more videos like this. Have a great day. Godspeed, bros.